Hey everybody, this is Mike Dalcoe, the CEO, continuously empowering others. Man, guys, do I have some stuff to share with y'all real quick. Now, I've been, y'all know, I've been talking about carrot bars now for going on 7 years. And it's so funny. My friends, they compliment me. They say, Mike, I've never seen you stick with something this long in your life. And it's funny, but it's true. Like, this is the longest I've stuck with anything in my life. And there's a good reason for that. There's a good reason for it. It's because number one, it works. And I needed something to work. And number two, it helps people. And I like to help people. Number three, it builds a legacy for my children's children. And I didn't have a way to do that. Now, I've been to church all my life, and I've heard people make this statement from scripture, and I love this statement. It says a good man, and the Bible was written in that old English, so it's obviously translated to mean or woman. A good man or woman leaves an inheritance for their children's children. That means it is a godly thing to build massive wealth to pass on to your heirs so that their struggle is lesser than yours. Now, I'm going to share my screen here, and I'm going to see if I can navigate this technology for you. If you look here on the screen, let's see if I've got a refresh button. If I refresh this, and we're looking at, don't look at all the mumbo jumbo, but what we're looking at is the gold price for right this second. And it's bouncing around, and I think the market just closed or about to close. But we can see here that the gold price, it's been bouncing around 1770 all day. It's coming up a little slow. I think it's because I'm streaming, but it's been bouncing around 1770 all day. And I guess you can see it right here. It's 1768.80. And if we refresh it again, undoubtedly it would move again. So what's my point? Let's see, 1670, 1668. All right, so it's moving around. 1668, 1669, 50. It just moved again. All right, what's the point? It is important. 1775, Christopher Voorhees, you saw 1775 today. Okay, and depending on where you're looking, you're going to see different price points on gold. But the real point is Carrot Bars International is such a vital part of your financial portfolio, because not only do we acquire gold for ourselves and take advantage of the growth, financial growth of just holding a hard asset, we also get to refer our friends, our family, the people we care about, and they get to save their money in gold as well, but we get paid for it. Now, guys, look at this. I want to show you something. We woke up this morning to this shipment. FedEx is our shipping partner, and we were behind a bit on shipment, and I've been getting calls and text messages all day where people are saying, I got my phone, I got my gold, and Carrot Bars is back. They're relaxing some of the restrictions. Germany is a little bit more, I don't know the word, but they're a little bit more strict on their COVID-19 response. So they're letting people get back to work a lot slower than we are here in the United States. So we're short-staffed at corporate, but they're getting people back in the office, and people are starting to get their shipments back. And so Carrot Bars, being the classy company that it is, they shipped out some more gold, and we're able to get our gold. And I love how Carrot Bars packages. You hear that air, right? And they're an ounce of gold. Now, these little gold bars in the middle of the certificate of authenticity, that card is a protecting mechanism and certificate of authenticity. It protects the gold. And so in this box is 1 ounce of gold that I didn't have to pay for. So it really doesn't matter how much it cost if you don't have to pay for it. And so you say, well, why don't we have to pay for it? Well, because the system on how Karatbars works is we take cash, and I know those of you that have seen me do this before, don't spoil the surprise of those who haven't. We take our cash, and instead of keeping cash in your pocket, it's okay to keep some spending cash in your pocket, but instead of just keeping it in your pocket, the amount of cash you choose to save, instead of saving it in cash and leaving it in your savings account, take some of it. Let's take a little bit. Let's just take $100. So let's take $100 and convert it into $100 worth of gold. And just hold it. Just hold it. You don't have to do anything special with it. You don't have to have a lot of financial education. You just take some of your cash, put it in physical gold, and just hold it over time. Gold goes up in value. And I wish I could make this chart pop up large. Okay, there it goes. Let's see. All right, now let me show you guys this. And here's why we acquire gold. Let's share the screen. All right, right here. Now, this is going back to 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, New York time right here. And gold was $17.50. If you had an ounce of gold at 2 o'clock this morning, by today, the $17.50 turned into $17.68. It pierced $17.70. It looked like it went to $17.75, like Christopher Voorhees said, but it's around $17.68 right now. Your money grew by $18 today. Like today. During the time we've been awake this morning, gold grew by $18 an ounce. Now, can it go back down? Yes, it can. As you can see, it was $17.50. It fell down to about $17.48, and then it went back up, and it's riding up. Now, what's happening in the gold market is Bank of America is anticipating gold to reach $3,000 this year. Will it? I don't know. That's speculative. We don't know if it will or not. What do we know? What we do know is that gold is an appreciating asset, and it can go up at any time. The reason why I keep looking over here at my chart is it can go up while we're talking. It can go up while I'm on the line with you right now. And you want to live in that kind of environment where while you're looking at the chart, you can get richer. Mr. Ty Best was teaching me about this gentleman named Buell Ford. And Buell Ford is a great-great-grandson of the Ford Motor Company's founder, Ford. The name escapes me right now. Henry Ford. God, he's the grandson of Henry Ford. And Mr. Best and Mr. Ford were having a conversation over lunch one day because Mr. Best used to work for the Ford Motor Company. And he asked Mr. Ford how much money he had. I forget. He said, "How much are you worth?" I think that's the question he asked. "How much are you worth?" And Mr. Ford said, "Well, that depends." And Mr. Best says, "It depends on what?" Thank you, Louis. He said, "It depends on what?" And he said, "It depends on, different market factors, where he has hard assets." So he says, where the assets are on any given day. And so he said, so I could be worth $40 million, give or take $1 million at any given moment. And Mr. Best thought that was hilarious. He was like, "How you not going to know how much you're worth?" He said, "Man," and here's the gold nugget for today's live stream, and I'm going to shut up. He said, "If you know how much money you got, you don't have enough." Oh, I said, whoa. So this ounce of gold in my hand that I paid nothing for, okay, I paid nothing for this because I received it through a system of referrals. We get paid in gold and cash. So this morning, my hand was worth $17.50. This evening, my hand is worth $17.68. If I wasn't looking at the screen, I wouldn't know how much this hand is worth right this moment. That's the power of gold. And here's the beauty. I talked about this yesterday on a live stream. I'm gonna preach this gospel until every person on the earth is blessed. Because all you got to do is get with one of these amazing people. Let me start putting some of these people on the screen. Greg McKay, he's in. Ronald Newton, he's in. Louis Straub is in. Donovan Yarbo, he's in. Carrie Fletcher, he's in. All right. Get with one of these amazing people. Ronald Massey, he's in. Janala Mamtu, she's in. April Johnson is in. Okay. Let's see, who else do I got on here? Oh, y'all want to type now, don't you? Okay. Look, you want to get with one of these people that I'm putting up on the screen. If they're sharing this on their page, get with them and let them show you. Christopher Chaubey, Richard Shoto, Christopher Voorhees, Ellen Brown Rockmine. Get with these beautiful people, all right? They will put you on, because I don't want your preconceived idea of what you think this is to stop you from one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. Gold is your hedge against inflation. It protects you against dollar printing, money printing by our governments. And I was on a long discussion today with a brother about governments, and we're kind of on different sides of the political spectrum, but the important thing is government can't save you, period. So it really is a wasted conversation. I did a live stream this morning called Eternal Value. Those political conversations, they're interesting and riveting to have, but they don't have any real value because they can't save you. Look, when I say eternal value, is the activity you're currently performing leading to eternal value? Well, you say, well, Mike, is what you're doing leading to eternal value? That metal in the center of that card, gold is eternal. No matter what you believe, religiously, spiritually, politically, socially, economically, gold is an indestructible, incorruptible metal. It was here before we got here. It'll be here when we're gone. This is eternal. So I spend the majority of my time doing this, talking to you guys about an eternal value, gold. So get back with one of these people that shared this on their page. Let them know you'd like more information on how to set up a free gold savings account. You start saving gold for yourself and sharing with others how to do the same, and you get paid for that activity. This is Mike Dalcoe. I'm just taking a quick peek one more time to see how rich we just got. This is Mike Dalcoe, the CEO, continuously empowering others. You're back with a person on this stream. Let's get you started. Y'all have a great and glorious day. Bye-bye, everybody.